Really proud of our football team. I thought really came out, you know, really battled. Thought very physical game. Um, got behind a little bit there in the first half and just continued to keep grinding. Guys making plays, defense making stops. Um, put ourselves in a position to win, and just didn't come our way. So can't tell you how proud I am of them. That's a really good football team over there in Memphis. Coach Norvell and his staff do an outstanding job. They got a lot of talent, a lot of explosive players over there on the offensive side especially, and I thought we did a good job of continuing to just keep grinding, getting stops where we can get stops, making plays, moving the chains. Hadn't really got a chance to look at this sheet yet, but I think we were pretty good on third downs. Ran the ball better tonight. Thought we were pretty balanced in what we did. I thought our tempo was good. Thought our offensive line really did a nice job, and backs ran extremely hard. I thought Shamari had a really good game. I thought Corey, I thought all those guys did. And then, receivers just kept stepping up and making plays. Just can't say enough about our football team and the way they continue to stay resilient, stay strong, and continue to keep fighting right here. We've got a dang good football team. Dang good football team.
Questions?
When you have a 29-yarder, it's unheard of to go for it on fourth down. But your kicking situation at the moment, did you consider it all
right there at the
going
end?
for it?
No. I mean, just from a logical standpoint, field goal wins it. And you got to have faith in your guys. I got faith in Jacob. He's hit some good ones. And, at that point, with the clock the way it is and all of those things, all the factors involved, going to play it by the book right there and let him go kick a winning field goal.
What do you tell guys? When
there ain't anything you can tell them. They're hurting. They're hurting. I'm hurt. They're hurt. Pour your heart out on the field. You play with the passion that we play with. There's nothing I can say to them right now that's going to change it. So, we've got this is going to hurt for a little bit, but we got to get over it because we got another dead-gum good football team next week. So we don't have a chance to feel sorry for yourself. Pick ourselves back up and continue to keep fighting.
Talk about you get down 14-0. Pretty quick, and talk about how your team fought back. And really, Memphis looked like everything's going their way, and you guys hung in there. And just talk a little bit about the positive.
I think our team has really done this for most of the year. From the standpoint of adversity trying to hit us in the face, and we're punching back. So, we got down. Obviously, got down 14 right there. Again, hats off to Memphis. They got some explosive players over there, some guys that can really do some things. And, our defense stayed strong. I thought obviously it helped us going down and getting it 14-7. I think the momentum of that helped and felt like we kind of got into a little bit of rhythm. I don't know, we ran 101 plays and they ran 59. Time of possession was 36 minutes to 23. So, we were trying to do a good job of keeping their offense off the field, and but extending drives with the way we could. And so, we just stayed locked in. Guys stayed locked in, and adversity hits. You got to continue to keep battling. I think our guys do an outstanding job of that.
Had moments offensively this year, but this would have to be by far the most consistent effort. Was there a breakthrough of any kind? You talked about the third down conversions and keeping it going. Do you feel like this was your offense finally coming together, and this is,
Yeah, it felt a lot like us tonight. Had good balance in it. We had a few explosive pass plays, had a few explosive runs, but I thought we just kind of continued to stay balanced, continue to keep grinding in both ways, running and throwing it. Guys were making catches, big-time plays. I think we spread the ball around pretty decently tonight to different people, and so when we do that, I think we can be really effective. I thought our line did a better job of protecting Zach tonight, gave him opportunities to stand in there and make throws, and guys found ways to get open.
You had SMU on the ropes a couple weeks ago. Tonight was really close. Memphis could be ranked now, but they are ranked in the coaches' poll. SMU is still undefeated and ranked. As far as the overall strength of the American, what can you say to that?
I think it's at an all-time high right now. I mean, I think we've got, 4 teams ranked, depending upon which poll you're looking at. I think there's a lot of talent in our league, a lot of great coaches in our league, and every week is a battle. I think we're a good football team. Our record doesn't show it, but, you mentioned 2 of those. I mentioned last week too, versus Cincinnati. So, and we got a really good football team next week that we're going to play. So, top to bottom, especially on the west side of it, I think it's really, really tough.
These games just to cover is mentally draining for us. What's it like for you? I mean, these 3 overtimes.
You ought to be on my seat.
That's what I'm saying. How agonizing is it for these games that are just barn burners like this? Seems like week after week.
For me, I mean, people can say what they want to about me, but those guys in that locker room, I want it for them. They work too daggum hard and sacrifice a lot, and they deserve it.
What do you say to a kicker or any kid in that situation after a play like that at the end of the game?
Really, there's lots of different plays throughout this game. That's one of them, obviously, right? But there ain't a whole lot you can say to him right there. Stay confident in yourself, believe in yourself, and just hug his neck, tell him you love him, and you're going to be there for him. So, about all you got.
Thank you.
Is everybody ready? Yeah. Good. Okay. Just kind of walk us through. We'll start with you, Dave, and just kind of walk us through that last play there, the emotions on the sidelines prior to it, and then afterwards, obviously. The kick. Yeah.
Okay. Just need a win. That's all we need. No matter how we do it, what we have to do. Definitely could have won it by stopping them and not letting them score, on defense. And I think, if they don't score, they don't win. So it's not just his fault, but it's everyone on the team. So we can't give up. We just got to go to the next play, the next game, next practice.
For Corey, offensively, I'd say, you guys have shown glimpses throughout the year, but this was the most consistent you've been, and did it feel like the offense sort of came together, and this is what you've been working towards for a long time now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was great to, all come out there and click together. I still think we could do even more. We have a really talented offense with a lot of guys who can make plays, so just looking forward to capitalizing on those things and keep working towards that in the future.
A loss quite this shocking or devastating, but how will you individually go about trying to get over it? How much time do you give yourself, and what do you kind of pour yourself into, to get past this one?
We only get, I think, till tomorrow at 2, and then it restarts. You got workouts, so that's about the only time we get to think about it. But you just got to move on. At this point where we're at, you got to win out. And shoulda, coulda, wouldas are out the door, and it's either do or die right now. It's the next game is do or die, and that's the way we got to go into every practice.
just like Zaven said, just getting back to work. You channel all the energy, all the frustrations back in. We get in the weight room tomorrow and get team lifts and all those types of things get filmed in. So just channel all into getting better for the next week.
Zaven, I think you were asked about last week, just you guys having your back up against the wall as far as bowl eligibility. Now you're down to one game. I know that was kind of a goal going into the season. Does that change your guys' mentality now that you're kind of down to kind of thin ice for that?
No, it doesn't change really our mentality. It just, it's just like you're backed into a corner now. You don't got much room. You have no room for mistakes, no room for nothing. It's not like we're sitting 7-0 and you lose a game or whatever. It's you lose a game, you're done. That's what it comes down to. That's the line of it right now. So.
Any other questions?